Welcome to Chris B Movies. My name is Chris, and I love B movies. And now, for my very first review, I decided to kick it old school with writer-director extraordinaire Ed Wood. In a film he wrote and A.C. Stevens, who directed Fugitive Girls, directed. The movie is called Orgy of the Dead. Ooh, sounds like a fun party now, doesn't it, huh? Alright. So the movie starts off with these two Egyptian gods who open up a door. And there's a casket, and a vampire comes up. He is Criswell, and you know him from Plan 9 from Outer Space, another Ed Wood movie. And he tells us what we're about to see in this movie. Ghouls, scantily clad women, and graveyard settings. We now cue into a couple taking a drive. See, the man that's driving is a writer, and he needs to be influenced. And he figures if he goes to a graveyard, the influence is just going to come out of nowhere. So he decides to go to the most elaborate graveyard ever, but before they get there, they get into an accident that no humans would ever be able to survive unless you're in an Ed Wood film. So they crash, and now Criswell, with his special vampirist, before Elvira, who's the best actor in this entire film, trust me on this. And he wants entertainment, and she's going to supply him with the entertainment. And out come one by one, scantily clad women dancing in a graveyard setting. One by one, they come out and do all different dances. You got an Indian girl, you got a Mexican girl, you got a girl who killed her husband on wedding night doing a dance with the skull. You get all types of fun entertainment. So, he's watching the entertainment, having a good time, and then said couple wake up from their disaster, and they come upon the graveyard area where Criswell is watching the dancing women. So they're watching, and they're like in awe. They don't know exactly what they're watching until out of nowhere, this is so random, a wolfman and mummy come out and grab them. They bring them to Criswell to say, hey, these people we're watching, what do you want to do with them? And Criswell says, why don't we tie them up? So the wolfman and mummy tie them up. And they're subjected to watching more scantily clad women, basically women in panties, doing dances with smoke screen coming up and all elaborate dance routines and all types of fun stuff until darkness falls and the sun comes up, and then, could be peril for the vampires. Or is there? Will Criswell survive? Was this all just a dream? You're only going to know that by watching Orgy of the Dead. And with a name like this, how can you not watch it? Okay, here are my views on this film. Oh my god. When watching this film, you need only one thing. Okay? You ready for that one word that you need in order to watch this film from beginning to end? Ready for this? If this was a superpower, this would be awesome. You need patience. Now, if you're into movies that star The Rock, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or the Bruce Willis Die Hard films, or Rogero Diodado's Cut and Run, you're not going to like this one. It's very slow, and there's a lot of dancing women. If you're a lonely old man, you might enjoy it. You know, not to say I'm a lonely old man, because I'm married 10 years, baby, and I'm not old. Okay, I'm going to move on now. There is a scene where the couple are tied up, and this is freaking hilarious. I was cracking up watching this. And if you watch it and get that far in the film, which most of you won't, you might crack up as well. He says to his girlfriend, he says, I'm free. But as you can see, one of his hands is very tied up. That cracked me up. And then the Wolfman and the Mummy, and Sam Katzman would be proud of the Mummy and Wolfman in this movie. They brought the couple up, and the Mummy is just talking normally like he's just some normal average guy. Hey, what do you want to do with these people? I found these people hanging out. I was dying. I was laughing hysterically. Hilarious. And all the Wolfman did was, ow! Ow! Hoo, 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 making all types of Wolfman noises. Yeah, apparently I need to work on my Wolfman making noises skills. I'm going to work on that. And he had the best dialogue of the whole movie. The Wolfman, with his howling, That's the best dialogue in the whole movie. The dialogue was hysterical. You will laugh hysterically watching the dialogue. Okay, now I'm going to rate this movie. Okay, you ready for my ratings? We're going to go on the cheese factor. A factor you probably have never seen in any videos. Number 5 is the top cheese, baby. Jarlsberg on the grilled cheese, baby. Oh, yeah. Top seed. The best cheese ever. All right, but my little dog's barking. How cute. Number 4, hey, it's good cheese, but it's not the best. But good cheese, but not the best. Number 3, it's okay. Has its good points, has its bad points. It's not the worst I've ever seen. It's not the best I've ever seen. Number 2, it's not good, but it's not the worst I've ever seen. And number 1, I think you know what it is. It doesn't take a rocket science to tell you. Number 1 is the worst cheese ever. Stay away. Okay? Which means it's so bad that it's bad and it's not watchable. Here's my rating. You ready for this one? It's a 3. It has some hilarious points. Criswell, I want to hang out with this guy. This guy's a lot of fun. His reactions to things are hysterical. Like when the girls are dancing, he's looking and going... It just cracked me up. I guess the Criswell thing. I guess most people don't know Criswell, wouldn't understand. But, oh my God, I was laughing. And, some of his dialogue was just off the hook. He actually laughed. This guy actually laughed with a straight face. It was absolutely bizarre. But, Criswell, I want to hang out with that guy. If there was one character I could hang out with, it'd be Criswell. Good times with Criswell, let me tell you. So anyways, thank you so much for watching my first review. I hope I made you all proud. I want to show you something else that I saved up for that I got. And most of you have this one. But I saved up and I'm proud that I didn't waste all my money before I actually fully saved up for this. And that is, and I'll be doing some reviews of this too, the Herschel Gordon Lewis. Oh yeah, Ultimate Collection. The Ultimate Gore Fest. The Ultimate Feast. This looks like a cereal box. Imagine if they actually had cereal in this thing. I remember what it would contain. It'd be awesome. But I'm going to read the movies. Most of you have seen the contents of this thing. But I'm so proud that I saved up fully for this and I didn't spend money before I had to. This has Blood Feast, which is a fun movie. The end chase scene in Blood Feast is absolutely friggin' hysterical. It has to be seen to be believed. Scum of the Earth. Oh yeah. 2000 Maniacs. That's a fun film if you've ever seen it. Moonshine Mountain. Could have a little moonshine myself right now. Oh yeah. Color Me Blood Red. Artiste. I need paint. Where am I going to find paint? Ooh, Inside the Woman. Oh yeah. Color Me Blood Red. Awesome stuff. Something Weird. I might be construed as weird. Something Weird. Something Weird. Witches, anyone? The Gruesome Twosome. I've known a couple people like that in my time. A Taste of Blood. Doesn't taste very well. Just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it, I saved up and bought this. How to Make a Doll. How do you make a doll? I've been wondering for years. The Wizard of Gore. Oh, yeah. The most notable film in his collection. They actually remade it, and the remake is really good. The Go-Go Girls. Yeah, I knew a couple girls like that in my time. And this stuff will kill ya. Don't do drugs, kids, because that stuff will kill you. Anyways, thank you for watching, and tune in next time. Now I gotta wonder how do you turn this thing off? Oh, yeah, right here. Here we go.